welcome back to Lies Beneath. We're entering Chapter 2, The Great Outdoors. We got a campfire. My hands are bloody again, probably because I load the saved game, so it starts us off with a default amount of health and items. But because we got that lore item last time, we've got an apple waiting for us here. I don't need to eat it, so I'm going to put it on my belt. Now we're taking an apple with us. And you can't be sad when you've got an apple on your belt. We're gonna have a pep in our step as we look for Dad. A campsite. I call out for help. Help! And my voice dies alone in the crisp winter air. Only silence greets me back. Well, we did read that posting saying that a couple of people vanished. A couple of campers. Whoever was camping here did not take their tents down before they left. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry. But as it is, we have not seen any signs of any people around here right now. Gross. This has been hanging here a while. Did one of the hunters leave it? What a waste. It is a rotting carcass. We can hear the flies buzzing around. How long has this been hanging here? And why would the hunters not retrieve the meat that they butchered? Speaking of butchered meat, I'm not sure if that's actually how you're supposed to butcher a moose. But I guess they have their own ways of doing things around here. And who am I to judge? Ugh, more meat, and it's fresh this time. These people need to seriously clean up after themselves. Wait, is that a human head? Yes, it is. A rotting human head. It looks like the hunters around here have been hunting the most dangerous game. Let's get a checkpoint. My fingers are bleeding. Not sure how that happened. Thought I had healed myself at the campfire. Might as well eat some apple. Yep. Okay. I think I have... I was about to say, I think I have 2 bites left of that apple, but something that's a bit more important right now is that we found the hunter. It's probably best if we don't get his attention. He can just go about his business, and we can just sneak on by. He doesn't need to know that we were here. Except he heard... Yep, he heard that. Well, I guess he's not able to break through his own traps. It seems strange that we would have been saved by his trap. Except, it seems that he has no problem getting through his own barricades, and he's... Yep, the boy's coming. This big boy is coming. He's just walking right through him. Even if he was able to break through this, it's a bit too narrow for him. I did cut myself on these spikes. Yep. But fortunately, we have our apple. Alright, so... Heard something back there. Not sure what that was. Alright, so I guess that's the hunter. Who has been hunting some animals, and maybe people, around here. I gasp for breath. My lungs on fire. Stay focused, May. Still a long way from home, and that thing's still out there. I mean, calling him a thing, but just looked kind of like a large man with a sack over his head. It looked like he had something sticking out of his back, but I'm not sure what it was. So hungry. I'll feel better if I eat something. Well, I don't need to eat something right now, but this apple's almost done. So let's take this can of tuna. We'll take that with us. open this up. So, maybe it's not just the hunter that's a problem out here. And that is a problem considering, we think Dad's around here somewhere. And if he's bleeding to death, stumbling around, I don't know how well he's gonna do if he runs into any of these guys. A gun. I shouldn't take it. But I need this more than you, buddy. That is true, so... Press the trigger button to shoot. I should put this creature out of its misery, but then there's also a red doll. So, if we look around, we're underwater now. Everything's turned blue and we see bubbles. It doesn't seem like we have any trouble breathing, but the presence of the red doll has made the place flood with water. But as far as he goes, well, I have 0 bullets in this gun. Uh-oh. Someone's coming. I gotta get this ammo. I am quite hurt. Alright. Nothing personnel. It was probably for the best. Only 5 bullets. That's not great. But we saw a red doll. And we know what we have to do with these. Gotta burn them. 4 bullets left. 3. 2. So those red dolls, they kind of bring us to, I guess we'll call it an other world, full of water, and red zombies that just kind of pop out of everywhere and attack, and we have to burn those dolls to get out of the other world. Took some damage and used a lot of ammo, unfortunately, but we have our tuna. Yo. 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 The pain in my head recedes as it burns. I can breathe again. Something far away seems to cry out. I need to burn them. Burn them all. I don't know what voice that is that's telling us that, but I do see some ammo over there. So the way we pick up ammo, just pick it up, let it go, and we have plus 5 bullets. This gun holds, I think it's 18 at maximum. Ammo is at a premium. There's a post over here. Alright. Gonna do something that the game has not told us to do yet. Take out our lighter. And that gives us like a laser point. Since we're low on ammo, these shots have to count. These guys just kind of like throw their own waste at us. It's incredibly rude. Did he leave? I think he left. Alright. 4 bullets left. Put the gun on our waist. Oh, since I'm carrying a gun around now, that's 1 less inventory slot, because I need to put it down at my waist. Let's get this post. Caution bears, bear warning, plus 1 revolver ammo, unlock the campfire. That'll be useful. But bears, not really what we have to worry about right now. An old, musty smell tickles my nose as I squint at the flyer. Remains of local woman, found in the campground. Authorities commissioned, Lee Reynolds Jr., to capture, without. Weird. I don't remember bear attacks happening when I was growing up. So it looks like the remains of a local woman was found, and I guess they were blaming a bear. Strong jaw. Eye sockets good for new joints. All parts usable. Again, strange text, and this kind of looks like a demon more than a bear. The symbol is on the back of this one, too. Add it to our collection. Oh, also something else the lighter can do. You might notice there are like red sparks in the distance. Those are bear traps. When I pull out the lighter, it shows me where they are. Bear traps, I don't want to step on one because they'll do damage, but we can also make use of them. Let me get my gun out. Oh, this blue is thin ice. If we take more than a few steps on that, it will break and we will die, so we want to keep off the ice as much as we can. Can't expect to find much ammo out here. Better use it sparingly. 14? That's a lot better than what we had. I think it climbed a tree to get away. That's fine, just as long as it goes away. There's an apple. Oh, I used all my tuna, I think. So we'll take this apple with us. Here's a bear. Here's a bear trap. 9 bullets left. So we can take this with us. And if there's an enemy that's running at us, we can throw it on the ground and we'll step on it, but I don't know if it'll be very useful against these guys. Because these guys stay... Hold on. Okay, you step on... Step on... No? Okay. So rude. Would it be better or worse if it turns out that they're just throwing their own waste or throwing body parts at us? I'm not sure which is worse. 4 bullets left. Here's a checkpoint. Won't bother taking the bear traps with us. This path leads to the old Reynolds cabin. Can't go that way now. Not sure I'd want to if I could. One bullet. Almost home. Yeah, that's that lighthouse. That's where May's father lives and where May grew up. All that blood at the crash. There's no way Dad made it back, is there? How did I miss at this range? I do not know, but oh, hold on. I think over here, yep, convenient box of bullets. It's leaving. Ah, and another one here. Nine bullets. It's pretty easy to run out of ammo, but fortunately they do have boxes here and there. Someone is still around and throwing stuff. Over there, I see. 2 more. Do we have to deal with them? I could just do this to open this up. And that closed... I mean, that trap helped us out. They won't be able to get through that. And that leads us to Chapter 3, Light on a Hill. We're a little hurt, but that's fine, because here is a campfire. Warmer hands. Alright. Chapter 2 is done. We have not found May's father yet. We have a destination, though. May is going to the lighthouse, which is home. It's where they live. But would May's father have been able to make it through, you know, the monsters that are apparently all around this area? It would seem unlikely. But May has now seen combat, and we now have a weapon, this gun. And the shooting in this game, I just want to mention, it feels very good. It works very well. Also, this thing, doing that feels pretty cool. I kind of like that. Also, one thing I would mention is that I played Half-Life Alyx, and in that game, you set which hand you want to hold your gun in the options, whether it's left or right. In this game, you can decide which hand you want to hold the gun, but you do it like this. I think that's neat. I feel like a lot of time and effort went into making you able to do that. I missed. That's also something you want to keep an eye out of. Keep an eye out for. When you use the lighter, when you let go of it, it always goes back to your chest. But the gun? It's possible to just drop that and leave it. There are other weapons, but be careful to make sure that you haven't left your weapon behind. Anyway, that is Chapter 2. Let's have a look at our lore object. Bear warning. So, the red text here, talking about parts. Whatever this is, seems to be concerned about it, because this first archive item also talked about parts. Also, the first item was about missing campers. This one is about the remains of a local woman being found, and they were thinking it was bears. Maybe it was not bears. We have a reason to believe that maybe bears were not involved. But May and us still don't know what's going on, but we will continue to look for the truth and Dad in Chapter 3 of Lies Beneath.